Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's have some eggnog together, shall we? Lots of news to cover today. Friday, Slot Car News, sponsored by LEBHobbies.com. LEB Hobbies, racing fast, made easy. Check out LEBHobbies.com. Alrighty, folks, the news. We got a lot of it. First, though, actually, we're going to start with what we got here on the table. A little show and tell, kind of like I usually do. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. I'm a little more festive there. 908 from NSR, Sunoco. This car is about as tasty as they come. Almost as tasty as this eggnog. Yeah. Anyway, so, Baby Shark, and nice blue and yellow. It's got all the hallmarks of a really cool car. This car, though, will not sit on the shelf. This car will be raced. I'm going to race this at my club. I can't wait to race this car. Yes, it's a fantasy livery. I don't care. I think it looks fantastic. And I'm actually going to do a comparison at some point soon of this car with the original Fly or GB Track, same thing, 908. This one I actually like a little better. The contours on it are a little better. I think this one's a little narrower, actually. The other car we got is the special edition. Can you see it? Oh, of course you can see it. Special edition from LEB. It's an NSR formula car. And there were 30 of these made for LEB. It's got the pod, got the big long can in there. This car looks really nice. There were 30 of these made, super special car. I believe that there's going to be some more of these made, and they'll be for sale from LEB. Video news sponsor, of course, as usual. And you're going to be able to get this car, I believe, although not just yet, so just hold out, hold on. And anyway, yeah, so special edition car from NSR, from LEB car. We got the Predator, yeah, you can see it. There we go, a little down. There we go, perfect. It's the NC1 Special knockoff, whatever you want to call it. The Predator, though, 12,500 RPM. I haven't had a chance to put it in a car yet. I got a couple of these from the guys at Slot Car Corner, and I'm super excited about this motor. I really love my slow motors. And yeah, and, you know, instead of turning the power down, just run this thing at full power at, you know, whatever full power is for you, 14 volts or 12 volts. Although we run at 10 volts, I think, on my track, my club track a lot of the time. Anyway, introductory price on this motor through middle, kind of the end of January. It's $699 and then it goes up to $799. This is an awesome deal. Buy those motors. Okay, news. New news. Get things all situated here. We got the BRM 2002s, the BMWs, that are being shown. What's really cool about these is they've not only done some really amazing liveries on there, but they include in the photos shots of the chassis, shots of an exploded view of the chassis with all the parts, and then all the tune-up parts. You know, all the extras you could get for these cars as well. I think that's an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic idea. I wish every hobbyist manufacturer did that. I think they all need to. It's amazing. Staying with BRM, also with 1/24th. Getting a little 1/24th scale news in there, Christmas Day. 24th scale, the new special edition, U.S. special edition Mustang and Camaro. Alan Smith is the U.S. importer of these. The cars look really nice. How can you go wrong with a flat black car or satin black, whatever, with some bright yellow and red bits on it? Cars look really good. And those cars, I'm sure, will be coming, you know, early into next year. Slot.it now. Slot.it has shown, and I shared it on the LEB page and the Slot.it page, and on Slot.it on Instagram. The Calsonic Nissan and the chassis shot as well. It's really nice that Slot.it is now including chassis photos with their newest releases. I think that's really cool because I think it's a big help to be able to see the chassis. You know, for a new car, I know some guys already got the Castrol car, but yeah, it's I think this car is a home run. I really do. I would absolutely expect this car to sell out, you know, within a week at dealers once it actually arrives here in the U.S. So I would pre-order it. I would make sure if you really like this car, I think you don't want to miss this car. I think it looks fantastic. Policar, the Esso livery, the Tiger Stripe TRD BRZ. This car I think been shown for quite a while, but we're finally getting it. These little cars are really nice. Not a lot of parts to break off on them. Nice mild motor inside. Their Homestead cars I think are really good, and I think it could be a really nice class for a club. Anyway, last bit of news. Well, not the last bit of news. The last bit of car news that I'm showing you here is not a slot car. It's a Mini Champs 1/8 scale Porsche. It's the new 935-19, something like that, with the Carrera livery on there. This is a diecast. If you're a diecast collector, and oh, by the way, you have 2,100 euro to spend, this is probably the diecast for you. This car looks knock down, drag out, shut the front door, absolutely freaking amazing. But for 2,100 bucks, you would expect that it should be. There's more photos on the Mini Champs website. I didn't pull them all off, just a couple here. Go check out the photos. Do yourself a favor. This model looks absolutely beautiful. Now, got a blank page here. That's where rumors go. So, rumor news for 2021 release. Now, what's the car that people have been dying for? That's right, the Corvette C8R. So who do you think is going to be the first one to do it? Well, I got some news from rumor news, I guess. Although maybe it's not a rumor. It's being shown on the Carrera Club that Carrera will do this car according to what my friend forwarded me. He's a German guy that I met years ago. Member of the Carrera Club, great guy. And they're doing this car according to what he sent me in 24 scale as well as 32nd scale. That's fantastic for the hobbyists. That's going to be a really popular car. You know, it's going to be a really nicely done car. It's going to be done in cooperation with GM, of course, because Carrera only does licensed cars. And the body should be really nice. They should have gotten all the information directly from Corvette Racing. Corvette Racing, I've dealt with them over the years, and they usually share information really readily with us when I worked for Carrera. And really great folks. And that's a really important car, not just for the U.S., but for the world market. So you heard it here first. A little bit of, I guess you'd call it a rumor, since it hasn't been totally confirmed yet. You never know with the stuff that gets shown on the Carrera Club. I mean, that might be, since it's a new mold. The other thing is, new molds for Carrera and for most of the companies usually don't come until fourth quarter or even, you know, early into the next quarter. So if it's being shown as being done in 2021, do not, and I want to repeat this, well, first of all, we don't know 100%, but do not expect to see this car before the end of 2021. Don't expect it. Don't go to Carrera and ask them to buy it yet. They don't even maybe know about it here in North America yet, because Carrera shares the information with the Carrera Club first before they'd really share it with anybody, quite frankly, even other folks in the company. So, yeah, don't buy it yet. Don't ask them. Don't try to pre-order it. Don't call your dealer and say, "Hey, we gotta get this car pre-ordered." There's no part number yet. Hasn't been confirmed yet. Just got to be patient. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Time to take another swig of eggnog. And thanks for all the support this year. I really appreciate it. All the subs. We're over 1,000 subs now. That's fantastic. Thanks for the donations, the buy me a coffee donation thing. The tips have been really meant a lot to me, and they help me, you know, maybe get a little more lighting here. I'm thinking about maybe doing a video or two about the kind of the vlogging setup that I have, in case folks are interested. And yeah, I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. I will have more videos next week, so I'll say Happy New Year to you in person next week. Cheers.